So now that you have your observations for the lab, okay, now what you need to do is have a look at those, and first off, start filling in whether they're ionic or molecular. All right, and we talked about even in the quiz this morning how we determine that. Then you need to determine what the compound's identity is by using all of the observations. Okay, so if it was like a red crystalline solid dissolved easily in water, okay, see what fits in the materials there with those properties. All right, now you're probably going to get down toward the end and have like 2 or 3 where you're not really sure, okay, but you'll be able to figure them all out because we've talked at some point in class about every single one of the compounds that's in there, okay, and their properties. So you do have the information that you need to do that, and of course you can work together to determine, 2 heads are better than one, figure out what those identities are. Okay, that's the remainder of the analysis. Then you have the conclusion after that. Okay, so the conclusion says restate your hypothesis, give an explanation for why you accept or reject it. Remember we said copy and paste your hypothesis, and then a couple of sentences at least that are explaining your observations, explaining your analysis, and telling us whether that supports or refutes your hypothesis. Okay. After that is your evaluation. Okay, in there you need to identify any sources of error. We talked about one already, the small sample sizes, so you can use that one. Okay, and then you need one more. Explain how they affected the lab and how you could improve them. Okay, so you not only have to say this affected the lab in this way. Here's how it could be fixed in the future. Everybody follow there. Okay, remember that you do not need to do the class discussion questions. We will go over those when I've marked the lab and handed it back to you on Thursday of next week because it's due on Wednesday. Okay, everybody got her. All right, if you have questions, you have lots of time to come and see me in scheduled help or at lunch, okay, over the next week or so. All right, so make sure you're doing all of that. So this here in the classroom. I did post the observations video, okay, and it's in Google Classroom as well. And that's not responding. Okay, but it's in there. It's in with the task in Google Classroom. So, all right, so there's an observations video right here. Okay, that's me doing the exact same lab you did with slightly larger sample sizes, so that was a little clearer. Okay, but I did all the same tests. So if you were unsure of any of your data, want to confirm your data, or didn't finish and need to look at what the tests are that you didn't get done, okay, it's all in there. All right, so you can watch that one. I'll post the one I'm recording right now that talks about the analysis, conclusion, evaluation, so you have that as well. Okay, make sure you're getting through those a little bit as you're doing your lab report. Don't wait until Tuesday night to do this. Okay, get going on it now, get it out of the way, and if there's problems, then you have time to ask questions. Okay, that's part of your high school time management. All right,